Time is 7:53 p.m. Good evening. The news headline: You reject alcohol but impose killer herdsmen on us. Omokri slams North. A socio-political activist and former presidential aide, Reno Omokri, has reacted to reports that the Kano State Isba board destroyed over 5,760 cartons of beer due to religious practice. Recall that the Islamic police had also destroyed 1,975,000 bottles of beer worth over 200 million in Kano metropolis on November 8, 2020. The destruction exercise, which triggered outrage from Southerners, was carried out at Kalebawa in Dawakin, Tofa, local government area of the state by Governor Abdullahi Umar Ganduje. Reacting to the fresh action of the Isba, Reno, in a statement of his verified Facebook page on Thursday, accused Northerners of practicing hypocrisy, saying they hate alcoholic drinks but want to impose killer herdsmen on other citizens of the country. The post reads, "Just today, Kano's Isba seized and destroyed 5,760 cartons of beer, yet Kano gets lion's share from VAT on beer. This is hypocrisy. I am solid with Wike on this. Nigeria's current federalism is built on a foundation of injustice, and that unjust foundation must be destroyed and replaced with an equitable one. And these are the very same people agitating against the anti-opium grazing law that the southern states wants to pass. You reject alcohol but want to impose killer herdsmen on us. More than 60% of the VAT from Lagos is taken from Lagos and given to states like Kano and others. Nigeria's current federalism is a parasitic relationship. We must all insist on the rights of states to collect VAT as the courts and law provide. The monkey can no longer work for the baboon to eat." And these were the words of Reno Omokri to the Isba, because just of recent, it was noted that the Islamic police actually destroyed about 1,975,000 bottles of beer worth over 200 million in Kano metropolis on November 8, 2020. And Reno Omokri, who happens to be a socio-political activist and former presidential aide to ex-president Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, has reacted to this report that the Kano State Board destroyed over 5,760 cartons of beer due to religious practice. The Isba has been known for their religious mode of punishment for anything that goes against their religious standard, and Reno Omokri has come at them of recent, saying that the Isba, actually hates alcoholic drink, and but they want to impose killer herdsmen on other citizens of the country, saying that the destruction exercise, which triggered outrage from Southerners, was carried out at Kalebawa in Dawakin Tofa local government area of the state by Governor Abdullahi Umar Ganduje. Reno Omokri says that these cartons that were seized and destroyed, this carton of beers that were seized and destroyed, that it is an act of hypocrisy, because Kano State actually collects a lion's share from the value-added tax on beer, and this he says is hypocrisy, that the Nigeria's current federalism is actually built on foundation of injustice, and that unjust foundation must be destroyed and replaced with an equitable one. And he noted that these are the very same people that are agitating against anti-opium grazing law in the country, yet what they are doing is actually against the norms, and actually outside the reasonable things that they ought to be doing, saying that they need to retrace their steps, because Nigeria's current federalism is a parasitic relationship, and there must be an insisting of rights of states to collect value-added tax as the courts and law provide, because these Kano people are actually beneficiary of VAT from Lagos and some others, and this reason was why Ren Omokri says that, using the word that monkey can no longer work for baboon to eat, because it was a pathetic issue, because it got a whole lot of reactions from a whole lot of people on the social media space after they destroyed those cartons of beer. And this reaction follows because the ISBA confiscated 2 vehicles carrying 5,760 cartons of beer in Kano. And the ISBA board of Kano State says that it confiscated these two vehicles loaded with 5,760 cartons of assorted beer on Kano Madobi Road. This was contained in a statement issued by the public relations officer of the board, Lawan Ibrahim Fage, in Kano on Wednesday. The statement quoted the Commander General of the board, Dr. Arun IBN Sinha, as saying, while inspecting the vehicles at the board headquarters, that they were apprehended by ISBA officials around 4 a.m. on Wednesday. The ISBA board has prohibited sale of beer in the state to prevent people from being intoxicated, he said. IBN Sinha added that the board would continue to fight against drugs and other intoxicating substances among the youth in the state. He commended the efforts of the ISBA corps, volunteers and stakeholders for their commitment, adding that the unwholesome practice among youth had been a source of concern to the society. The Commander General said that efforts at ridding the society of the menace of drugs and other intoxicants would actually be sustained, and the ISBA has actually been known for their numerous acts of banning a whole lot of things. Remember the case of the mannequins, whereby they said that mannequin, there should be a seizure of the displaying mannequins around, especially when the head of the mannequin is there, saying that it is promoting adultery, and another one saying that youth should actually not be found, a male and a female should actually not be found outside talking to themselves late at night, and a whole lot of things, just to according to them, to promote morality and to prevent the people from actually misbehaving, and in their words, to avoid unwholesome practice among the youth, because it is actually becoming a source of concern to them. This was the words of the public relations officer of the board, Lawan Ibrahim Fage, in Kano on Wednesday. And Ren Omokri has actually reacted oddly at them, saying that all this that they are doing are actually hypocrisy and they need to put a stop to it. Times 8:02 p.m. Good evening. Thanks for listening.